We got history. Got me feeling the nostalgia when you look at me. Thinking about what could've happened or what could've been. Finally your face, I know ain't that a sight to see. Take my time, then take your clothes off one more time maybe. Acting like you don't recall it, ain't impressing me.
Yes guys, welcome back to another video on the channel. And finally Spurs are back, the boring international break is over. And tomorrow Tottenham Hotspur travel up north to take on the richest team in the world, Newcastle United. Obviously make sure to smash the like button, subscribe. So let's get into Newcastle United versus Spurs matchday preview. Okay then, so let's kick off this preview with the form going into tomorrow's game at St James's Park. So obviously let's have a look at the form. Let's start with Spurs there. So Tottenham have a win, loss, draw, loss, and then a draw. Obviously, I know we did beat Wolves on penalties in the Cup, but in 90 minutes it was a draw. So obviously we have won the last two games, 5-1 against Mura and 2-1 against Aston Villa. So two results that were good. Obviously, I think we had to win that Villa game because, you know, obviously we had to win that game because obviously I know Newcastle, they are now the richest club in the world, but just because they haven't signed anyone yet, so they probably are going to lose tomorrow. But you never know. But we had to win that game because before the Mura game, our form was shocking, absolutely shocking, and I'm glad that those last two games are dubs. So yeah, let's have a look at the home side even. Newcastle United going into this game tomorrow. So the home side, Newcastle, have a loss, draw, loss, draw, and then a draw. Obviously that Carabao Cup against Burnley was 0-0, so they counted it as a draw. I don't think Newcastle have won a game yet this season in the Premier League. So obviously Crystal Palace beat us. Will Newcastle get that same motivation? Who knows? But obviously their last game was a 2-1 defeat against Wolves. That was their first home win of the season. So I think Newcastle will be a bit gutted with that game. But obviously Newcastle, they'll 100% turn them. Obviously, they're the richest team in the world. The fans, to be honest, St James's Park, it is going to be rocking tomorrow. So yeah. Right then, so what is my score prediction for Newcastle United against Tottenham Hotspur? Now obviously, you know, as I've said like 5 times, Newcastle, obviously they are now the richest team in the world. They've got more money than PSG, Real Madrid, Man City, any club you name. Newcastle have more money than that team. And obviously the fans, I'm telling you now, St James's Park is going to be absolutely rocking tomorrow. It's going to be absolutely rocking. The fans are going to be trying to... Yeah, the fans are going to be really good tomorrow. And Newcastle, they will be up for it. And to be honest, Steve Bruce, he is under a lot of pressure because Newcastle and the new owners are looking to sack him and probably bring in Antonio Conte. So Brucey has a lot of pressure. Obviously, looking at us, Son and Gil are out. They've got Corona, which is really annoying. Obviously, our South American players, I think, obviously, you know, Romero and Lo Celso had to play for Argentina. Emerson had to play for Brazil. Sanchez had to play for Colombia. Will they even start this game? I don't know. I think I saw something. It was like a few days. I think it was either yesterday or something that Emerson, I think he's back. I'm not sure. I think the only player I know is back is Emerson. I'm not sure about Lo Celso, Romero, and Sanchez. But yeah, obviously those South American players will be tired because they've just played for their country, and then like on Friday, and then 2 days later they got to play against. Well, they have to play against Newcastle away, so they will be tired. I don't think Nuno will start any of the South American players. I think they'll all come on the bench. I think they won't even play, to be honest. I think they might play in the next game, which is, if I'm correct, is a Conference League game against Vitesse, and it is. It's 5:45. That is annoying. But yeah, I think my prediction I think it is going to be a good game, but I think I'm going to go Newcastle 1, Spurs 2, 2-1 to Spurs. Right then, let's have a look at the players to look out for going into tomorrow's game at St James's Park. So obviously, let's start with Spurs and any Newcastle fans. I think these are the players you have to look out for going into tomorrow's game. So I think one player to start off with for me, I am probably going to go with Eric Dier. He got a rating of 7.7 against Aston Villa. And obviously, looking at his stats were quite good. Pass success of 82%. Accurate passes of 36. And obviously, Jules 1. Obviously, that's like more of a defensive stat. He did quite well. 7 clearances. 6 headed clearances. To be honest, it was very even. Looking at those stats, Dier, he looks like he did very well. So I think Dier, keep an eye on him. I think another player to look out for is Oliver Skipp. I think he did quite well. He got accurate pass of 34. He got a rating of a 7 out of 10 against Villa. And, looking at the stats, pass success, 87%. In Tottenham's own half, 16 passes. Opposition half, 18. 39. Very good stats there. So for me, I think just for Newcastle, any Toon fans, keep an eye on Dier and Skipp. Obviously, let's have a look at Newcastle then. Let's have a look at their 2-1 defeat to Wolves. So, first of all, I'm going to go with Alan Saint-Maximin. He got a rating of 7.6, which was the highest in the Newcastle team when they lost the Wolves. Looking at the stats, 1 shot on target. Shot accuracy was 100%. So, to be honest, I think our defence will find it difficult to try and stop Saint-Maximin because how is he playing for Newcastle? I don't understand. But, I think another player to keep an eye on is Isaac Hayden. Will he start tomorrow? I don't know. 7.2, second highest rating in the Newcastle team. Pass success of 63%. Accurate passes of 27. So it looks like he did well there. So yeah, I think we need to keep an eye on Saint-Maximin and Isaac Hayden. Okay then, so it is now time for the predictive lineup to take on Newcastle tomorrow. So in goal, I'm going with Hugo Lloris. Obviously, he won the Nations League against Spain. And obviously, he had a really good international break with France. Obviously, I know he did concede 2 against Belgium. He conceded against Spain. But he produced some good saves in those Nations League games against Belgium and Spain. So, right back, I'm going with Shafet Tanganga. Tanganga, he played right back. I can't remember who he was against. And he did really good. So I think obviously, Emerson, obviously, he played for Brazil like yesterday. So I don't think he will play. I think he might come on, I don't know. But I think he won't start. So I think Tanganga to start at right back. 2 centre-backs of Joe Rodon and Eric Dier. Joe Rodon obviously representing Wales during the international break. He did well against the Czech Republic and Estonia. I did watch a bit of that Estonia game and I think Rodon did quite well. So I think he will start, and alongside him will be Eric Dier. Obviously, we haven't seen Rodon and Dier play with each other this season. I don't think so anyway. So let's see what they can do together. So left back Sergio Reguilon. Obviously didn't really do much for Spain in the Nations League, but just hopefully he just does. Obviously, I keep mentioning about the Watford game. Every time Watford play the ball across, I think it was like to Ismail Sarr or something, he blocked it. And the ball will probably be travelling to Saint-Maximin, so hopefully if Reguilon stops him, we can just clear the danger quickly. So, 2 CDMs of Pierre-Emile Højbjerg and Oliver Skipp. Obviously, Højbjerg with Denmark, obviously, he might be happy a bit after his nation, Denmark, obviously got into the World Cup. So, obviously, well done to Denmark. Skipp, did very well against Villa. So, hopefully, he does well tomorrow. Right centre-attacking midfield, I'm going with Lucas Moura. Obviously, he didn't get called up to the Brazil team. He's had 2 weeks off, so hopefully he should be charged and ready. tomorrow. Centre attack and midfield, Tanguy and Ndombele. Obviously, probably would have been Dele Alli, but due to Heung-min Son testing positive for COVID, so I think Ndombele will take Ali's spot, and I think Dele Alli will take Heung-min Son's spot. I know Ali is right-footed, but I don't know. But to be honest, I think Bergwijn is back in training, but he has been off for a while. I just think it isn't the best thing just to full-on start him when he isn't really fit. So I've just put Ali there. I put Ndombele in the middle and then Ali on the left for me. If Ali does struggle, maybe bring on Bergwijn, or maybe just bring one of the youngsters up with us and put him on, I don't know. But yeah, and then striker, Harry Kane. Obviously, didn't really do much against Hungary, and so he hasn't really done much recently either, to be honest. But hopefully, he turns up tomorrow. He likes a goal against Newcastle, well, sometimes anyway. And also, Dele Alli, he likes a goal against Newcastle. So, yeah, I think, well, yeah, just a reminder, my predicted lineup is Lloris, Tanganga, Rodon, Dyer, Reguilon, Højbjerg, Skip, Moura, and Ndombele, Ali and Kane. So, yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. Let's hope we get 3 points tomorrow and we move on to the next game in the Premier League against West Ham. So, yeah, come on, you Spurs!